does. It belittles people. It undermines, undervalues people.
Hey, don't do it.
Spread your wings. Nothing is impossible, believe.
What you mean?
If I can do it, you can spread your wings.
Do it.
Nothing is impossible. If I can do it, you can spread your wings. Blessing off a flow like a river. 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 That for them for know some man a leader. Blessing off a flow like a river. Turn them back and we turn them in a believer. Yeah.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Shauna-Kay's Motivational Breeze. I do hope that you're all taking the necessary precautionary measures to remain safe during this crisis. Today, I want to talk about the power of change, looking at essential and non-essential workers. Now, we know that society have defined essential workers differently from how they have defined non-essential workers. But because of this crisis, because of COVID-19, that definition have now been removed, and essential workers are now considered, many essential workers are now considered to be non-essential, and they are home. And those who were considered to be non-essential workers, they are at work. Now, I want to look at two different people. I want to look at the garbage collectors, and I also want to look at those in sanitation, those that clean the hospitals, those that clean the malls, those that clean the offices. Oftentimes, we belittle, we undervalue these people, and we discriminate them because of what they do. Now, this crisis have allowed them to be essential workers, and many of these people, in a few months, the power of change, this is going to allow them. Many of them will become managers of these companies that they're working in. Many of these non-essential workers that we have belittled, that we have undervalued, many of them are beginning to take up space in society because COVID-19 have provided that entity for them to shine. Many of them are going to receive promotion. Many of them will be promoted on the job because now all attention are on them. Do not undervalue, do not belittle anyone. Right now, if you should go to the hospital, the cleaners are there, ensuring that when you step in the hospitals, when your loved one steps into the hospital, they have a safe and clean environment that will not allow the spread of COVID-19 to increase. These people are oftentimes undervalued. The way how we treat these people, it is inhumane. A few months ago, I arrived at school earlier than I normally would have, and the cleaners have not yet passed the area where my office is. So I took the broom and I began sweeping my office. One of my colleagues was so furious. She came up to me and she said, "Miss Shauna-Kay, what are you doing? You're not supposed to do this. This is not your job. Let me go ahead and call the cleaner." I stopped her. I was so furious. I stopped her. I said, "I sweep my home. Why is it that I cannot come to work and do the same? Why is it you're telling me it is not in my job description?" This is society. This is what society does. It belittles people. It undermines, undervalues people. Because I'm an educator, does it mean that I am not allowed to take a broom and sweep? Now, these people, I am now considered non-essential because I'm home. Even though I'm working from home, I am home. I'm not allowed to be out there in the working environment. And these people who we devalue, these people who we undermine, these people who we discriminate, they are the ones who are now taking the forefront. They are now priority. Society have no other choice but to prioritize them because they are in need. Today, I encourage you, do not underestimate the power of change. The sun shines differently everywhere. The sun might not be shining where you are now, but do not give up. Do not lose hope. Your time is coming. Through every crisis, there is always a purpose. And for many of you are shining in this crisis, and many of you will continue to shine in this crisis. Do not underestimate the power of change.